This is a MacBook, or I should say the MacBook, because for years, these things were basically everywhere. It replaced the outgoing iBook G4 back in 2006. The new machine brought with it a 13.3-inch widescreen display, a new chiclet style keyboard, and it borrowed from the new MacBook Pro a MagSafe power connector and the FaceTime camera. I was in college when these came out, and basically instantly, everywhere I went on campus was a sea of white laptops. Now, of course, there was another MacBook, a MacBook that marched to the beat of its own drum, a MacBook that listened to a great philosopher of our time, matte, black, everything. It's important to know what you got when you bought a black MacBook. Here you can see the specs and prices for the initial Core Duo generation of machines. And you can see the black one and the white one, there's $200 difference, and the only spec difference is a bigger hard drive. Well, it turns out Apple only charged $50 to put that hard drive in the white MacBook. So effectively, you were paying $150 just to have the black case. This became known as the black tax, and Apple left it in place throughout the MacBook's history. Now, besides the hard drive capacity and the price gouging, the white and black MacBooks are effectively the same computer. They all suffered from unexpected shutdown issues in the early days, although Apple quickly got that fixed. One thing they never fixed, though, were issues with the top case. The white MacBooks could discolor if the oil in your hands was a certain type of chemistry, but the plastic would crack around the edges of the top case, as you can see on my example here. This plagued MacBooks for generations. They never really fixed it, and it meant that people like me, working as Mac techs at the time, we got really good at putting top cases on these computers. Now, if you flip the MacBook over, all models offered easy access to the battery, RAM, and hard drive, meaning that upgrades were really pretty easy. Over the course of its life, the MacBook was incredibly popular. It was a huge hit, and it's easy to see why. It's an attractive computer, was moderately powerful, and pretty inexpensive, at least when compared to the MacBook Pro. The MacBook is just another example of Apple using color in its products. Even today, you can get a MacBook Pro in silver or space gray, and if you get a MacBook Air, there's even a gold option. But I wish Apple would go back to something darker. I think this computer looks awesome. I think PCs that come in black aluminum look awesome, and I wish Apple would revisit. I remember being in college, my brother had a black MacBook, I had a MacBook Pro, and I would look at his laptop and feel a little jealous because it looked so awesome. Apple really nailed it with the black MacBook, and I wish they'd go back to that well. Thanks for checking out the video. If you have questions about the MacBook or have suggestions for future videos, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to get subscribed if you're not, and I'll see you next time. Adios.